What's up, FA Nation? Colby Conway here with today's PrizePicks MLB top plays of the day for Sunday, July 2nd. Head over to fantasyalarm.com/prizepicks and use promo code ALARM, and new users will also get a 100% deposit match up to $100. First player prop today of 3 that we are looking at is Rich Hill over 1.5 walks allowed. The Brewers strike out a ton against lefties. Generally, they aren't very good against them. We love picking against them with lefties on the mound. However, today we're going to go the opposite way, because when you do look at it, the Brewers have the 6th highest walk rate against left-handed pitching this season, coming in at 9.4%. In the month of June, albeit just the 11th best walk rate against left-handed pitching, coming in at 9.2%. They have held steady in this department when you look at the month of June compared to their overall mark for the season. Hill has at least 2 walks in 5 straight starts, and he has at least 2 walks in 9 of his last 10 starts, including a season-high 6 walks against the same Brewers team back in the middle of June. Hill's got an 8.2% walk rate at home this year, and 11.4% walk rate in the month of June. Let's look for at least 2 walks from the veteran lefty today. The next player prop is a strikeout combo on PrizePicks, and we're going with Kevin Gausman and Garrett Whitlock over 12 strikeouts. In the month of June, these offenses are each striking out over 22% of the time against right-handed pitching. And if we look solely at the last 2 weeks, the Blue Jays and Red Sox rank 5th and 6th in strikeout rate, coming in at 26.1% and 25.8% respectively. Looking at Garrett Whitlock, he has 6 or more strikeouts in 4 straight starts, and during the stretch, he has an immense 16.9% swinging strike rate. Then when you look at Kevin Gausman, he's coming off a 12 strikeout performance against the Giants, which gives him double-digit strikeouts in 4 of his last 6 starts at home, and at home this year, he has a 37.5% strikeout rate. Let's look for these two to get into the teens with their combined strikeout total. Last player prop we're looking at is Jose Ramirez over 8.5 fantasy points. Jameson Taillon against lefties has not been a recipe success for him this year. Jameson Taillon is a 7.44 ERA at home this season, and when you look, lefties are hitting Taillon at a 319 clip with a 672 slug. However, as if it could get any worse, when Taillon is at Wrigley Field, he has allowed a 364 batting average, 766 slugging percentage, and 493 WOBA to left-handed hitters. Now, here comes Jose Ramirez, who has a 980 OPS and a 215 ISO versus right-handed pitching this season. And over his last 12 games, he's hitting 356 with a 622 slugging percentage, a 267 ISO, 6 extra base hits, 11 runs scored, 10 RBI, and 3 stolen bases. There is a little bit of concern around the weather here, but there's no denying the matchup. If you want to hold out on this prop for another slip until later in the day to see how the weather shakes out, that's fine. But right now, 8.5 fantasy points, he should clear this mark in a very, very, very good matchup. So that'll do it for today's PrizePicks MLB top plays for Sunday, July 2nd. Rich Hill over 1.5 walks allowed. Kevin Gausman and Garrett Whitlock to go over 12 strikeouts combined. And Jose Ramirez over 8.5 fantasy points. Take these player props, put them in a flex play or a power play over at PrizePicks. But go to fantasyalarm.com/prizepicks and use promo code ALARM. And new users will also get a 100% deposit match up to $100. Best of luck today, and let's make some money.